Hey, second graders, it's Monday, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Star Wars Day. I'm going to try and help you through some of the work you've done, or you can correct some of the work that you just got from your new packet. So let's get started. Monday, school day. Here we go. Got to do a little reading, a little writing, a little math every day, and then find some time for PE, social studies, library, music, all the good stuff that you want to do. Here we go. Okay, here's the story of the week. It's a fantasy, which is a made-up, make-believe story. Could happen in the real world, though. Never. So think about what makes it a fantasy. How can we be responsible? Friends and neighbors. That's a good question for right now. Horace and Morris, but mostly Dolores by James Howe. Horace and Morris, but mostly Dolores, loved adventure. They sailed the 7 sewers. They climbed Mount Everest. They dared to go where no mouse had gone before. Bing! Horace and Morris, but mostly Dolores, never said, "This is something we shouldn't do." They said, "This is something we've got to do." And so there was almost nothing they didn't do. Horace and Morris and Dolores were friends, the greatest of friends, the truest of friends, the now and forever I'm yours sort of friends. And then one day, Horace and Morris had a decision to make. They didn't want to do anything without Dolores, but as Horace pointed out, a boy mouse must do what a boy mouse must do. "But you can't say that 3 times real fast," Dolores said with a smile. Horace and Morris didn't even try. They didn't even smile. "Goodbye, Dolores," they said. "What kind of place doesn't allow girls?" Dolores wondered as she watched her friends step through the door of the Mega Mice Clubhouse. Mega Mice, no girls allowed. Bing! Downhearted, Dolores went on her way alone. It wasn't long before Dolores had a decision to make. She didn't really want to do anything without Horace and Morris, but she figured a girl mouse must do what a girl mouse must do. She said this aloud 3 times real fast, just to prove that she could. "Girl mouse must do what a girl mouse must do. Girl mouse must do what a girl mouse must do. Girl mouse must do what a girl mouse must do." I'll bet Horace and Morris couldn't do that, she thought. But she wasn't smiling as she stepped through the door of the Cheese Puffs clubhouse. Day after day, Dolores went to the Cheese Puffs. Day after day, Horace and Morris went to Mega Mice. They missed playing with each other, but as they said, a girl mouse must do what a girl mouse must do. A boy mouse must do what a boy mouse must do. Horace and Morris, even Dolores, were sure their friendship would never be the same. But then one day, Dolores made a different decision. Bing! "I'm bored," she announced. The other girls stared. "Anybody here want to build a fort? How about a rogue fort?" The other girls booed. Boo! "Okay, forget the cheese. I'm sick of making things out of cheese anyway. Let's go exploring." The other girls gasped. "Phooey," said Dolores. "I quit." "If you quit, then I quit too," a small voice said from the back of the room. Probably this guy. Oh wait, that's Dolores. Outside Dolores, "Introduce yourself." "I'm Dolores." "I'm Cloris," said the girl. "Now where can we go to have some real fun around here?" Dolores thought and thought. "I've got it," she said at last. "Who wants to go exploring?" "With girls? Yuck. No way." "I do." "Me too." "Can I come too, please?" The 5 friends spent the rest of the day exploring. Cloris and Boris and Horace and Morris, but mostly Dolores. And the next day they built a clubhouse of their own. And that's the story of Horace and Morris and mostly Dolores. Bing. Okay, so now that we've finished Horace and Morris and mostly Dolores, let's do a little writing in our writing journal. If I could go exploring anywhere with anyone, that's going to be our topic. Don't forget in your journal to always write the date. If you want to call it a diary, you can, or secret writing notebook, whatever you want to call it. If I could go exploring anywhere, fix my R with any one. So now I get to choose. I would go with Cole on a kayak trip all the way to the ocean. So right now we can't really go wherever we want to. We gotta stay close to home most of the time. So there's probably somewhere where you're thinking, I wanna go. I got to go on an adventure. Trip all the way to the ocean. We would stop at all the little islands we came across. Don't forget to have capitals and periods. I indented at the beginning. You can use 2 fingers to indent. Also skipping lines just in case I screw up, then you can add words in between if you need to. Because I make mistakes. It's true. I admit it. So now, I want to keep going. I want to try and fill up the page. Go with Cole on a kayak trip all the way to the ocean. We would stop at all the little islands we came across. Hopefully, we would remember to take some snacks with us. Might be a good idea to bring a waterproof camera so that we could take some sweet pictures along the way. Period. When we got to the ocean, we would probably call for a ride home. It's hard to paddle the other way. It would be so fun. All right, your turn. You can write something like what I wrote, or you can come up with your own ideas, but what adventure would you want to go on? Ready, begin.